Hey, well, it's my first episode. What's wrong with pop culture? First off, I want to say music. My Chemical Romance, Simple Plan, Good Charlotte, all those bands, people don't respect where they came from. The Ramones, the Misfits, the Addicts, the UK Subs, all from the 70s and 80s. Punk bands they say they looked up to, but really they didn't. They're just saying that for the publicity. Right? People that wear band t-shirts. I'm wearing a Doors t-shirt right now. My sister says it's a fashion statement. My shirt myself is not a fashion statement for like my own personal gain. It's out of respect to Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison was an amazing artist. He died young. He shouldn't have died young. But we still have like he could have came up in the world like till the 80s making wonderful music, right? And he would probably still be alive if he didn't overdose on drugs. But yeah, like, we get these bands nowadays that don't even work to try to get signed. Like, Fall Out Boy, I have no beef against Fall Out Boy, I just don't like their music. They came up as an indie band, they came up, like, people won't even remember their first CD, I forget what it's called, so don't quote me on this, but their very first CD, nobody would remember it. But, then you get, like, Panic at the Disco. Panic at the Disco is signed to, an indie record label called Fueled by Ramen. They've branched out into Interscope, I think it was, and only because Pete Wentz from Fall Out Boy mentioned him in their diary. So there's like a lot of problems with that. Like for My Chemical Romance, people might not remember it, but My Chemical Romance had a not really successful very first album, and no, it wasn't this Three Cheers for Sweet Revenge. I forget what it was, like Honey This Beer Isn't Big Enough for the Both of Us or something. But yeah, so Gerard Way was friends with Burt McCracken from The Used, and The Used were already signed, right? So Burt McCracken, like, helped them get along and was able to, like, suggest them to record labels since his band was already big. So that was kind of not really called for as in music-wise, like, you shouldn't be able to do that. But, yeah, so that stuff's a lot wrong. But then you get, like, bands that say, yeah, I'm so into these other bands, and they're like, yeah, I'm like the Ramones and the Misfits are all our influences, and you don't like you would never like catch them like doing a song by them, right? Like they say that just to sound cool. But like if you go up to a Metallica fan and say, do you know who the Misfits are? They're gonna be like, no. Well, see, the Metallica came up and they played a lot of Misfits music. Look on their Garage Date Revisited CD. They have 2 Misfits covers on there. They're amazing covers, very good. Same with AFI. AFI got signed because they're a Misfits cover band. They had 2 covers of the Misfits on CDs. Nobody would remember that. Everybody remembers like Miss Murder. AFI came out in 1995. People don't remember them until 2005, like 10 years later. Like, come on, like, The Art of Drowning was, like, a really amazing CD. Like, I think it was 1999. It was amazing. Nobody even, like, picked it up. You can still find it out now if you guys want to go check it out. But, yeah, that's my first beef on, music in the world today. So I hope you guys stay tuned. Not tomorrow, my next issue, I'm going to have, a special guest from a local band. I hope you guys tune in. Thanks.